Okay, so good morning, and we're here with Tom Harris this morning, the current holder of the European Championship. So first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
And yesterday, car was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we got a bit of damage in the Grand National, which we're just fixing now. So yeah, fingers crossed. I got the car to do it. So we got a bit of luck on my side, and big target on the back there, I'm sure. But hey, it's stock car racing. You know, we're giving it my best shot.
Brilliant. And we already talked about the racing in America. We'll come back to that in a second. But watching you throw it into the corners, it's just amazing to watch. Is that for the confidence that you've built up from racing abroad, that you're able to chuck the car in so much?
I think it's just the fact it's slowed everything down for me so much. You know, from averaging 120, 130 mile an hour to averaging 40 or 50 around here, it's yeah,
like walking pace.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's walking pace. It's still difficult to drive. You know, the cars weigh a lot more than what I'm used to. Well, been racing the last couple of weeks. Two different animals really, but it has helped my confidence and my car control phenomenally. You know, racing at those speeds, because the slightest mistake at that speed makes a big difference. Yeah. You make a mistake at 40 or 50, it's not so bad. So yeah, it's made a huge difference to my, you know, my car control really.
Brilliant. And for those that aren't aware, you got to, was it an A main?
Yeah,
your first non-USJ driver or something to do that? I
made the World of Outlaws A main, and
brilliant.
For my first World of Outlaws A main, it was a King's Royal 175,000 to win. So
wow.
It was a pretty big deal. I was sat at the trailer and Portman said, "Hey bud, you made it," and I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You've made it." I was like, "Shit," you know, like it. I still don't think it's sunk in properly now, because went to Terre Haute the day after to race an on-wing car, and people are coming out the stands. I was sat in the stands watching the third heat. People coming down at the stands congratulating me. You know, that's how big of a deal it is to those in America. They know what the sort of race means to them. And obviously, not being around that, I didn't really, you know, I knew the Chili Bowl A main was a massive, the Outlaw World Final was a massive event. Yeah. Obviously, the King's Royal was a massive event, same as Knoxville Nationals, but I didn't really realise what it means to, you know, the American fans for me to make that race. So that was really quite special. And yeah, come back here from probably 106 degrees Fahrenheit to 6 degrees and raining.
Weather,
so, yeah.
And when you're back over there, are you flying back pretty soon?
I do Sheffield Sunday, then I fly back Monday morning.
Keeping busy.
Yeah, not really sure what time zone I'm on at the minute. I was delayed 5 or 6 hours in the airport, Philadelphia, right. So we got back Friday afternoon. Yeah. Spent a couple of hours in there, went home, had a few hours sleep. I was awake at 2:30 in the morning, couldn't sleep. Right. Come back, finished off, and then got to head down to Northampton. So it's been a busy few days for me.
Well, we'll wish you all the best, of course. Hope it goes well and in America as well. Brilliant. Cheers for your time. Thank you. Okay, so that's the European champion at the moment, who's going to be defending his title later on. Again, unfortunately, it's raining today. Has been raining most of the evening as well, unfortunately, but it is. Hopefully the track will keep up. Now, I didn't come down this end yesterday because, to be honest, I didn't know there was any F1 lads down here. I thought they were all up at the top pits. So we'll go and see who is available. I can see work being done on a few of the cars at the moment. We've got Richard down here, and my brolly's just turned inside out, which I think isn't very good, so apologies for that. So let's go and have a word with, see what Richard's up to. Let's have a quick look. So it's looking to me like maybe gearbox or something for Richard. So what's happening, mate? Gearbox?
Gearbox issue, yeah. Let go in the first lap of the final, so...
Oh, right, that's why you look like you spun out, but that's because of the gearbox, yeah?
Yeah, I was trying to get it into second,
right.
But it just wouldn't have it. So I just kept it going until it stopped.
Nightmare, aren't they, these things?
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
But have you managed to have a look at the track yet today? Because it's been raining all night, hasn't it?
Not yet, no. I've heard it's flooded.
Right.
I'll probably not look into that in the first race. See what heat we're in and go from there, really.
That's it, mate. Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it, so you're busy. Let's show everyone what you're up to. Let's have a look.
Cheers,
there
mate.
we go. So, cheers for your time, mate. Hope you get it all sorted, all right?
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Let's have a go to Bradley. See if Bradley will have a word. What's going on with Blue Roof, mate?
Well, it's no good, is it? Missed a few meetings due
right,
to the shale engine coming out,
right.
So that didn't help matters. But no, I've had bad run of luck, to be fair. A few issues and a few bad driving errors, and here we are, blue top.
Oh dear. It just doesn't look right, mate, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, we've had to take the proper wing off that's designed for this car. We've got the old one on, stuck a bit of blue vinyl on, and got a win at Skegness from blue, so just try and make the most of it today and get in the European.
And qualification, how did you go yesterday?
Yesterday it was steady in the heat, got 8th through to the final, and then was in the thick of it in the final, as they often are, and came off worse. Every expensive part on the near side front decided to break on me.
No.
So I spent most of the last night until we decided to give up, go to the bar, and then this morning continuing repairs.
Well, they're continuing the repairs. You're watching.
I'm king of the barbecue.
Ah, gotcha. Excellent. So yeah, so as a fan's point of view, the racing yesterday was awesome on what people were thinking was going to be a pretty awful track, but it wasn't, was it?
Yeah, we've been quite pessimistic about it. We thought the worst. I was speaking to a few drivers and they expected it just to be like last year, just a bog, but it wasn't that by any means. It just needed a bit of tyre packing for the first heat. I was in the first heat and we were ready with rally tyres on the front.
Yep.
They watched the F2s beforehand and we ran over to change them because it looked really good.
It was.
And it was quick, slick track, and they actually had to water it after a few races, even though it was still raining. And it was fantastic. The track was great, produced good action. Unfortunately, we were at
you were in the middle of it,
the wrong end of it. But no, for the fans' point of view, it was fantastic. Yeah, I think a few more of them should get the backsides over here today because I think it put a few off yesterday.
Yeah, because that final was something else. I think that was the race of the year for me.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching half of it from the infield actually.
What a shame!
Yeah.
What a shame. Well, wish you all the best today, of course. Hope it goes well for you, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers for your time. Thank you. So yeah, so we'll just have a quick look what they're up to. Yeah, as you can see, it's the inside front corner that's just being repaired at the moment by the lads, and Bradley's doing a good bit of supervising as usual. What most drivers do, I think, to be honest. But there we go. So cheers for your time. Thank you very much. Cheers. Okay. Go to the side over here as well. And we've got Craig in here, over here as well. So you can see people getting ready for the racing today. So hopefully we'll have some good racing as well today. People went to the bar, that's great. Cheers Jack for your comments, that's brilliant. Thank you. So let's get over to the other pit area if we can. Further lads, the F2 lads are over here as well. A bit windier today as well, unfortunately, so I'm doing my best. It's a bit of a walk to the other pit area, so I'll try and keep you informed of what's going on. So basically we had Dan was pretty quick with Tom. Can't see Dan anywhere at all. Let's just see if he is available. Is Dan around? No? Okay, no worries. So we'll probably get Dan another time actually. So let's go to the other pit area. I want to speak to, if I can, Tristan 101 and James Morris 463, one of the Team Newson members. We want to try and have a word with them, so I want to have a word, if I can, with the lads that I didn't speak to yesterday. They've run out of time because of the driver's briefing. So just going back to yesterday's racing, it was really cracking meeting actually. As Bradley said, there was some talk about the track being not holding up, but I think in car race you've got to give them the dues. They really did work hard on it, and after watching the first F2 race, which was the first race of the day, the track was bob on. You know, it wasn't bogging down. They were keeping up to date with it, so they were working really hard on the track.
Everyone. I'll stand inside because it means I'm dry as well. I hope you all had a good night. We're going to do the draw for the Formula 2 European as normal. When we call you up, Andy's got the trophy with the numbers in down there. We'll do it in...
So a quick word, Colin. How are you? Live on Facebook, is that alright? How are you? So how did you find it yesterday?
Not long enough. I didn't manage to get more than a couple of laps. So
Oh dear.
the track was fine.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, we've just been talking to Bradley where a lot of the drivers were worried that the track was going to be a quagmire, and it was just virtually perfect, wasn't it?
Looked worse today than it did yesterday. Yeah. We'll see.
Well, hopefully maybe first couple of races will maybe clear it like it did yesterday, and it should be alright then, shouldn't it?
Alright once we get going.
So what was up yesterday? What happened with you?
I got spun out.
Alright, okay, and just base damage?
Needed to do some steel work and the welder played up. So
right, gotcha. What a shame.
Didn't get it finished in time to get back out.
Oh, dear.
Done now.
Hopefully better luck for you today.
We live in hope.
Brilliant. Well, appreciate your time. Thank you very much, Colin. Cheers. Thank you. Good to hear from some of the lower graders. And yes, Richard, you are correct that 464 won't be doing the shell racing. Can we catch Mark while he's having his breakfast? Morning, Mark. You alright? How did you find yesterday, mate? It was a good track, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Excellent. And results-wise, how were you going?
Ali won a race, I got 4th. We both got damage in final, but it's just how it is. Stock car racing is magic.
Brilliant. And yeah, winning the race, you must have been well chuffed, mate.
Yeah, we're a good start to weekend, but then when I was running second in final, the tyre just went down its own, and then I had gearbox problems at Grand National, so I didn't end up finishing them 2 races.
Well, getting the race win should have you maybe about halfway up for the grid, do you think? Even if you don't score any more points today?
Yeah, well, at least I'll be on it, that's all I'm really bothered about. I just want to get into it.
Well, wish you all the best, of course. So, I've been told to point this way for some reason. Oh, it's a quick hello to everybody. Morning, everyone. Hope you had a good night last night as well. Yeah. Really well. Enjoy today, you two, of course. Hope it goes well. Thanks very much. Cheers. Okay, so you can see you've got the Formula 2s. Now, with the Formula 2s, it's a little bit different with the European. They do a random draw for the grid, which, to be honest, is a little bit bizarre for me. A little bit weird, but it's just like a drawing balls out of a hat sort of thing. Just have a quick look on the track, just see what the condition of it is. Like I said, it has been raining quite a lot this morning and last night, unfortunately. So as you can see, it is a little bit wet, but hopefully we can get the first race, hopefully might clear it off a bit. So it may be a case it is just the first couple of races where there is a bit of a problem. Again, apologies with Brolly, it's very, very windy today as well. So we're doing our best. So let's go and have a walk over to the main Formula 1 pit area as well. See who we can speak to this morning. We have got the driver's briefing shortly, so I want to try and get this all finished and done with before the driver's briefing.
Number 4 alongside
So
8512.
yeah, there were a few people who didn't come today. See if we can have a quick word with Dean if he's okay with that. It's alright, live on Facebook, mate. Quick chat. Cracking track yesterday, mate. It was perfect.
Yeah, I'm more confident yesterday than I am today, but we're just going to get some ones out in a minute and try and tyre pack the track down, so hopefully it'll be good.
Excellent. And the racing, a lot of people are saying that the final yesterday was the final of the year. It was awesome racing.
Good, yeah, Tom and Dan done a real good show there, and to be fair, I even stopped the track and congratulated both of them because they ain't got to like each other, they've got to respect each other.
But, well, that was it. It was a hard but fair racing with them because they have had troubles in the past, haven't they? And seeing
they don't
Tom
like
and Dan
each other, which is good for the sport in some ways, isn't it? But we don't want them to be going home in bloody smashed up cars and damaged or hurt. They've got to go work Monday.
That's it. So hopefully for a good day today. Forecast, any idea what it's? Is it hopefully going to be? Is it?
Spin, yeah.
But hopefully the track will maybe get one race and maybe it might hold up after that.
I'm just going to get 4 Formula 1s now to go out and tyre pack it down.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and put a bit of that granite on there to put a bit of bite back in it on the corners again, like I did yesterday, but we used granite today to try and bind it all together, so fingers crossed we'll be alright.
No problem. Well, appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I want to come and see about something else as well later. Cheers, thank you. Okay, so let's go this way. So let's try and get over to James if he's around, because he did talk to me yesterday morning. You alright? Lovely weather, gorgeous weather, isn't it?
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
How did you find the track yesterday?
I wasn't racing.
Oh, were you not? Are you not racing this time? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Tarmac man.
Right. Oh, see, you don't want to get dirty, do you not then?
Yeah, our car isn't strong enough, really.
Okay.
And especially conditions like that, I really struggled. So, yeah. But yeah, we were tarmac man, keep it clean.
But it was cracking racing though, wasn't it? Brilliant meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah, you looked at the tracker for that first heat and we put all new tread on both cars thinking this is going to be a mud fest, and it wasn't.
No.
Mark said he put his foot down on the first lap and just that much grip.
Yes.
And he had grip all the way through the race. So, oh, it was super. It
was brilliant,
proper deceiving.
Yeah,
deceiving.
it was.
It got faster and faster as the night went on. They were even watering the track.
But
you never thought that an hour before the meeting.
That was it, mate. Yeah, and we were talking to a lot of people. That final was just brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah,
to watch as a fan.
Yeah, super. So fast, and we were on the middle, went watermark down, looked over, you got Frank there, he was streaming, looked like he'd had a shower. Sweat was streaming off him, you know what I mean? We were all putting everything in, and
it
was really good, really fast.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's hopefully more the same today. Cheers. Thanks very much. Thank you. Morning, Kim. Let's get you on Facebook for a change. Oh, thanks very much, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Interesting. Part of deliveries.
Ah, right. Okay.
How's the England? What are you finding?
No idea, mate. Don't know where he is. Sorry, mate. Not good. No good at this, am I? Really? So you weren't here yesterday, were you? Cheers, Mark. Thanks very much.
Not to yesterday. Chill out back in the house. Party last night. Down here this morning. Have a walk around. Nothing the answer.
And when do we think we'll be getting Nigel back out then?
Next Saturday or Sunday. What's next Sunday?
Next week. It'll be next Sunday. Yeah.
Next Sunday.
Sheffield.
Hopefully there next Sunday.
Oh, cool.
You happen?
Alright, mate. No worries. Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so that was Kim, who's my fellow mechanic for Nigel, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it this weekend with problems with the truck, which is a shame. We've not been able to get the clutch sorted on the truck. Now, one or two of you would have seen the pictures of Bobby's car yesterday after the consolation it was, and how the back axle didn't really want to play ball anymore. But as you can see, he's back, all fixed with a new axle there. So we'll just ask him how it went. So what were you up to yesterday then? Were you doing a demolition derby all on your own?
That's it, I was on a flyer, wasn't I?
That rollover was awesome, mate.
Some would say, but bad really for me, but
yeah,
it's fixed now, it's done. New day today. Forget about yesterday and concentrate on today. So
obviously I'm only saying that because I know you weren't hurt or anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's fine, yeah.
But then your back axle decided it wasn't going to be playing ball anymore. That was
yeah. Well, I think it must have been damaged from that, and we missed it. We got it all back out for the consolation.
Yeah.
And it started going with about 5 or 6 laps to go. I could feel it through the car, and I was trying to nurse it home, and then 1 lap to go. Went over the start-finish line and just gave up. But I looked in the mirror and I was trying to get him away.
I saw that actually, yeah.
Pushed me over, and I think it was Nichols. He pushed me home, and I did manage to get 9th, but obviously it was game over for me. So.
And I believe you're only a few points off the top 12 for the shootout.
Yeah, I think so. People keep
3 or 4
sending me
points or something. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 2, 3. I don't know, but I just need to forget about all that and just get some places.
Just enjoy your racing. Yeah.
Enjoy it and get some places. The car's been set up, we've put it all on scales again, so hopefully it should be exactly the same as yesterday, but just with a brand new axle.
Brilliant. Well, hopefully no more somersaults or anything.
It, yeah. No,
all right,
I'll try to keep on for.
Wish you all the best. Cheers, mate. Thank you. So let's get changed if we can. Never gives up, that lad. Never gives up. So, So let's talk to James in a moment. Once he's doing what he's doing. So yeah, James got a bit of damage in the, I think it was in the Grand National. He was on turn 1 and 2, and someone did go into the side of him. So you can see he's just fixing it now. Have a quick word, James. We'll just come away a little bit from the generator. So it looks like you got a bit of damage. Was that in the Grand National?
No, it was in the final last night.
The final?
Yeah, we got tangled up. I lost the gears in the gearbox, so while we're there we got clouded. So changed the gearbox last night. We're just getting this welded up now. Hopefully we're good to go today.
And how did you find it yesterday? Apart from that, of course.
I was in 8th today. It was a really quick race. The car was going well, so I thought the track was brilliant last night. So this weather's affected us.
Yes, yeah.
So I thought the race was really good.
It was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah. Seeing the conditions and everything was really good racing, wasn't it? And just hoping to get onto that grid for the Euro today?
Yeah, we've only got an 8th in the heat, so we're struggling for points, so we need some points early doors today to get on, sneaking in the back and see what happens. So.
Well, wish you all the best, of course, and thank you very much. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, just a couple of quick thank yous. Gareth, who helps me a lot, and MAB Contractors lent us about for the weekend. So
you guys are getting good at this sponsorship, Lark, aren't you? Brilliant. Cheers, James. Thank you. Yeah, it's James really got that damage in the final. It was actually not the national, so that was my mistake. But yeah, he was going into turn 1 and 2, wasn't it? So let's just see if we can have a word with Chris as well. How are you, Chris? You alright?
Good, thank you.
How did it go for you yesterday then?
Well, it started off crap and then it went really crap. That's polite.
Yeah. Thanks for not swearing, thank you.
Fourth in the consolation, and then the final, the gearbox packed up. So yeah, obviously with it only being 2 formulas, we only had one race between the final and the
quick
national.
Turnaround, wasn't it?
Weren't going to happen. So we loaded it up and went for a beer.
Good.
So
we're all ready for today.
It's getting there. We're just putting the other gearbox back in it now. We've just done a few other bits and bobs on it, but yeah, we'll be out for 8 and yeah, see what we can do. Just try and get in that shootout and. If we're getting that, then that's it. I'm going to go and have a pint.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Well, wish you all the best of course. Where are you? About 10th, 11th or
about
something?
About 10th in the points now, yeah. So it's dead close. There ain't a lot in it. So.
Right. Well, wish you all the best of course
Cheers,
today. Thanks for your time. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, so yeah, for those that don't know, it is the final shootout meeting today as well. So we've got that to take into consideration. So that's where the top 12 point scorers basically have their points negated, let's say, and they're then awarded points on appearances, and the winner of the shootout then is the silver roof holder, of course. So we'll looking at that as well as the European today, it is going to be a busy old day. It does feel like that the rain is easing off a little bit for us as well, so that might help a little bit. So hopefully we will get some, I'm sure it's going to be decent racing again that we had last night. Now again, those of you not aware, Frank was having problems with his engine yesterday, so he went home and got another one. So dedication there from some of these teams, like Bobby was up till I believe 4 o'clock this morning fixing that back axle. Morning. And then we got Frank going all the way back home to pick up the engine. We'll just ask him about it if we can see him. Kyle's just checking out his something there. We've got JJ. We didn't speak to JJ yesterday, so let's get JJ before he runs away. Got you again, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
I'm not too bad, mate. Wasn't brilliant yesterday for you.
No.
Looking at the results.
No, it was terrible. trying to think what happened now. First heat, we hadn't got the brakes set right.
Okay.
And then consolation, I was going around and I was fiddling with the brakes trying to get them right. I got them right by the end. It was, decently quick. Final, I got put to the back straight away because I sat in near the back of the Reds, straight to the back of the Superstars. I got back past a lot of them, then got spun out, and I ended up a lap down in front of Dan and Tom.
Right.
And
not where you want to be.
I was very impressed with myself because I was a similar speed.
Oh, excellent.
And I was that happy that I didn't realise I should have, let them pass. And I went into the last bend, I'm thinking, oh, what have I done? What have I let myself in for? And I got, but they weren't after me, so I'm not bothered. And it got really hot, really hot. And it needed a new radiator in it, so I didn't go out in the national.
No, didn't risk it. Not worth it.
Put one in it now. That's all sorted, and
excellent.
We're ready for today to try qualify.
And I believe your dad had a little trip home, or somebody had a trip home last night.
Well, yeah, went home, got his pickup and trailer. Yeah. He was going to get the engine, but Neil Allcroft rung him and said, my car's ready to go if you want to use it.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Neil Allcroft's car, just put his wing on it, and we built the car, we know everything about it, and it's more than capable of winning this race.
Well, that just shows how good this sport is, isn't it? Where you get drivers who will give up the car just to let people use it, which is, you wouldn't see that in any other motorsport.
No.
You wouldn't see Ferrari give McLaren a car, would you?
So we're excited.
It's good.
Go right.
Oh, excellent. Well, wish you better luck today, of course.
Thank you very much.
Hope it goes well. Thanks very much for your time again. Cheers. So there's it straight from the team. They are using a different car today than yesterday, so which really makes sense actually. Rather than using or messing about changing engines, etc., it's just a bit easier to just jump in another car. I can see Phoebe there, so I'll just see if I can have a word with Phoebe, or has she gone somewhere else? No, Phoebe's gone in the truck, so we'll leave Phoebe to it. So we've got Frank in the Neil Allcroft car then this week, for today actually. Carl yesterday went really well. He got the win in the heat. The car was actually flying in the heat, doing really well. So hopefully more the same for Carl as well. So no, she's not come out of the truck. So we might come back in a minute and just see if we can catch her. But let's see if there's anybody else we can get hold of whilst we're walking around, because I'm a bit conscious that the drivers' meeting is going to be starting shortly as well. A few of your questions that I've had today, thank you very much for them. Let's have a look. Well, good to see Lee Fairhurst for a live interview. I got Lee. Lee's always good for a chat. Let's see if we can go and have a word with Lee for you, Piet. Is it Piet? I hope you don't mind me saying it like that. So we'll just get Lee quickly. Another one who runs it. No, he's alright, Lee. He usually runs away, but I catch him. He doesn't run that fast. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yesterday it was a lot better than what we were all expecting.
Yeah, I think the car was always going to be there once we got the engine troubles sorted out. So yeah, just happy to get a few laps in the car and get a feel for it again, because it's been a long while since I've done that to a full meeting.
And you were getting quick near the end of the meeting, were you? Was it final or national where you were flying?
Yeah, the national really was probably where the speed came into it. The final was a bit off, and we changed a few things for the national, a bit better, but not quite as quick as what Tom's got. But for the sake of one meeting, what we've done, I'm happy with it.
It's amazing, yeah. And you were working a lot on the back of the car, weren't you? I saw you underneath, and was that just changing setups and things?
Just bits and bats, really. Yeah, just trying to get a bit quicker along with the day. Yeah, so
no worries.
It's difficult with the track, obviously, because we're not racing much ourselves, and been a meeting or two here this year, so it's just adapting to the track, really.
That's it, mate. Well, wish you all the best as usual.
Cheers,
hope
mate.
It goes well for you, mate.
Cheers,
thank you very much again. Thank you. Okay, so there you go. So that was Lee for you. Thank you very much for that. Let's see what other we've got. Hey, Calvin. No, I don't. To be honest, mate, people want to hear from the drivers. I have on the odd occasion, any of the marshals I personally know. I think I've had one or two on, because I used to marshal at Coventry. So I do know a couple of the lads who have moved to Star Tracks, for example, or Buxton. But I've got to be honest with you, mate. It's like in football, nobody wants to hear from the assistant referee or the linesman. They just want to hear from the players, really. Maybe it's something I can think about in the future. If there's any of the marshals want to do an interview with me, that's something we can maybe look at in the future. But it is about talking to the actual drivers and seeing what they thought of the conditions and how things went. But I do appreciate your comment, thank you very much. Let's have a look, what else have we got? Yeah, Jack, the rain seems to have eased off a little bit. Hopefully it's just going to be this very, very slight misty rain, which will then keep the track a bit damp for us, so we won't have any sort of dust problems at all. Get Neil Scriven, yeah, I'll go and get the Scrivens actually. I did speak to one of them last week, but we'll see what we can do. But we'll just quickly, I was going to interrupt Carl, but I won't now because he's going to be starting the engine up, so you won't be able to hear him. He's playing around with the carburettor, I believe, just to see how things are there. So let's see if we've got, let's have a go over to Scrivens then, see how things are going. I think their part's on the other side of this lot here actually, so let me muggle through if I can. Round this way. Breakfast seems to be doing alright, so yeah, please do come down to the track if you are anywhere close. We've got to support these meetings. They're not free to put on, whatever anybody says, we need to be able to support the track, so please do try and get down to these races if you can. Morning Neil, you alright? Busy? Morning lads, you alright? Just a bit of adjustments or something?
It's bent down there.
Something's bent.
Something like that.
Well, Tom's just asked me just to have a quick word with you. Tom Sanders, I don't know if you know him at all.
Oh yeah.
But he just asked me to see how things went for you yesterday.
Well, maybe you should ask him to come and give us a hand today. He stopped at home in the dry.
Has he? Oh well.
He was here yesterday, Alfie.
Was he? But oh god, if he got wet yesterday, he might as well have got wet today as well.
I don't think he's allowed out.
Oh, is he not? Oh, he's under the thumb, is he? We can say that because he can't comment back, you see. So how did it go for both of you yesterday then?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
It was good. Good meeting. Happy with the results. So.
As a fan, the racing was awesome yesterday because the track really stood up to it.
See, I thought the track was good.
Yeah.
Won't mind them consolations. Mine's loaded for today.
Oh no.
So, help Neil today. Hopefully, he gets some better results.
Oh, well, let's hope so.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Well, let's hope so. So, just the plan, trying to get on that grid for Euro.
Yeah, I think I'm on the grid already, so it's just keep it in place now. Just see how we go. But it's going to be wet today, so we'll see what comes of today.
Brilliant. Well, wish you all the best, of course, today. Thanks very much for your time as usual. Thanks very much. Thank you. Okay. So let's go and have a look. Have a word with Richard now. Yeah, let's have a quick word with the competition of Premier Sports. We would love to have the viewing figures I get, I'm sure. I've got to get it in, haven't I?
You got it. Can't blame you for that.
How was it for you yesterday?
Wet.
Yeah.
Good racing though.
It was cracking, wasn't it?
Track was mint. Hopefully it'll do the same again today.
And I believe you caught the rollover with a cab view as well.
In-car camera on that one, so I've
If
seen the
anyone
footage, it looks good.
I've seen it as well, actually.
Yeah, it looks good.
So if anyone wants to see it, they need to get on Premier Sports, don't they?
Definitely so. Definitely told me there was more than that happened, wasn't there? So
oh yeah.
It should be a good show, hopefully.
Excellent, brilliant. Who's your? I can ask you because you're not a driver. Who's your money on?
Today?
Yeah.
Tom.
It's gonna be hard to beat, isn't he?
But he's the big target, isn't he? So.
Yeah. That's what he said actually before.
Yeah. I think Tom, but if the track stays wet, could be anybody.
Yeah.
As long as it's a good race, I'm not bothered who wins really. But.
No worries. And when will the programme be shown, do you know?
Last night's programme will be a week tomorrow.
Okay.
And then today's will be a week after that.
The week after that, brilliant.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got Premier Sports, get on the website, get subscribed, and then let's get the viewing figures up because they need it.
That's it, support the sport.
That's it. More people watching and hopefully more TV in the future.
Sport is only good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only good.
That's it. Brilliant. Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
Thanks for your time. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I just had to have a little dig at Richard because sometimes we are in. We do have a little friendly rivalry, let's say, about trying to get driver interviews and things. It's all a bit of banter as it should be, and that's a good thing about this sport here. As we're saying about the situation with Frank, you know, being able to use someone else's car just like that really just show what a brilliant sport we are in. I'm hoping to see if we can get anybody else. So yeah, just get Carl very quickly. Many congratulations on the win yesterday, mate. You drove it really well.
Yeah, it was good, yeah. Really enjoyed it. About time we had a win this year.
And how did it go for you? Was it a case of you just managed to get the car set up for the track, or was it?
Yeah, well, I get around the first corner, the car felt right, so I was full of confidence then and fought my way through and got it.
So that should see you definitely on the grid, shouldn't it, for today?
I think so, yeah. I had no luck after that. I was going well in the final, then just got run in, 2 shockers off, and
oh dear.
National someone drove up.
Oh right, so got the battle scars.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully you do well in the heat and then get further up.
See how it goes. Well, wish you all the best. Well, again, many congratulations on the win. It was in conditions like this. It's tough going, and you drove it really well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Brilliant, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Have we got anybody else that we can talk to around here? Don't think so. No, I think Frank may be busy. Phoebe's disappeared. So yeah, we've not spoken to Phoebe a lot this year actually. It just would have been great just to try and get her on, just to have a quick couple of minutes of her time. But we can always come back and hopefully catch her at a meeting in the future. So I think that's going to be it for today. Just trying to see if there's anyone else that we haven't spoken to before we say our goodbyes for today. Just see if there's any more. Neil, I did actually speak to Tom right at the start of the video, so once this is finished you'll be able to go back and start watching it from the start, and Tom was first on, so you can actually go back and speak to Tom later. Unfortunately Dan was busy, I'm afraid. H229, I'm not sure if he speaks English actually. So but we'll just go over anyway. Matthew, I spoke to Paul Lines yesterday, so if you want to speak to Paul, we'll just see if we can interrupt. Driver? Jella, you speak English? Yeah. Ish? Is he alright, yeah? I'm on Facebook Live. We're just on Facebook Live, mate. Good morning, first of all.
Morning.
Many congratulations.
Thank you.
You must have been well chuffed because you drove it brilliantly.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
And you had Tom and Dan who were quick around here, but you had a big gap between you and them, wasn't there? You managed to keep well away from them.
Yeah, keep looking in my mirror. Saw nobody behind me, so it's good.
Excellent. And how What do you? Just wait for that car to go past, because typically there's always a car goes past. So how are you finding the racing over here at this stadium here?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Excellent. And where do you usually race in Holland? What do you usually race at?
Almost everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Were you at Texel last week?
Yep. Second in the final.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's good.
Well, I was there and it was an awesome meeting. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was a
really
good
enjoyed the weekend. But you had better weather over there though, didn't you?
Yeah, it's better.
This is typical British weather though, isn't it?
Not brilliant, but it's amazing.
So you're hoping for more the same today, of good results for you?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
See how it goes. Brilliant. Well, appreciate your time. Thank you. I'm sure all the Dutch fans are wishing you well.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you. Excellent. So, yeah, apologies for the any Dutch fans and drivers watching. I really should get to know more people from Holland to see who actually speaks English, etc. as well, because I don't speak Dutch, unfortunately. So I think Neil, I've already had my breakfast, mate, so you have to get your own bacon butty, I'm afraid. But that's thanks again for your comments there. And Dave, I'm in Northampton at Brayfield, whatever you want to call it these days, for the championship day of the European final, of course. Just seeing any other questions here. Go to Billy. I'll see if we can. Yeah, Matthew, I think we've looked at the car Frank's is going to be using today. I have kept going over just to see if they are there, just to get the lowdown from him, but not sure, maybe he's getting some kip or something, I don't know. But usually he is here, there and everywhere. So I'm just going to try one more time. Good morning for us, and I think probably good evening for you, JC, watching from New Zealand. So good morning or good evening to you, and thanks for tuning in. Let's see who else we can see. Mick, like I said, if you want to listen to Tom, just wait till this video is finished and watch it from the start. Same for you, Matthew, with Bradley. I spoke to Bradley at the start of the video as well, so if you just wait till it's finished, I'll then share it and you'll be able to watch it from the start, and you'll be able to listen to what Tom and Bradley had to speak. Cheers, Dirk. I've been over to T29, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And hello. Hello. Thank you. Excellent. Let's see if I've got any other. Paul, got to be honest, mate. Nobody is meant to be going live at all, because the TV show are recording at the moment here. So I do not go live ever, and people should not be going live. It's available on the TV programme, and once the TV programme has been shown, then you'll be able to watch clips on YouTube, etc. But it is a condition that there is no live streaming, because one, it's an in-car race condition as well now, and two, because the TV people are here, we don't want to jeopardise the television agreement that we have. So no, as far as I'm concerned, nobody should be going live. So if we get Phoebe by any chance? Just 1 minute? You get some breakfast? Oh, no worries. Right, so that announcement is going to be the probably the end of what we were, our chat. Just very, very quickly, we'll finish off with Paul. Track held up really well yesterday, didn't it?
I told you, didn't I?
You did actually,
Go
yes.
back to your interview yesterday and see how it says. Yeah, no, we thought it would be alright, so it turned out it was. Today's a different day, there's a lot of rain overnight, so it'll be what it'll be. It's going to be wet, it's going to be a bit slippy. If it doesn't rain much now, put your brolly down. It'll dry up by the end of the day, so that's what it is, isn't it? Shell racing in the wet, it doesn't matter where you race at, it's going to be mucky, so.
And with a lot of people were saying that final, me included, that was the race of the year. That was awesome, that final.
Yeah, it was fast from where I was. Got a bit of a bad start there. I got played, so it seemed a good race. I didn't see near the front, but fair play to the Dutch lad getting away and winning. Great for the sport. Good day. It was great. It was really good. And really missed it. Shame, because it was a great day. Great.
Let's hope for some good racing today, and obviously you want to get as high up as you can on the grid.
Yeah, I'll be well happy to be second behind Tom Harris, that European. That'd be great. He's going well, and he was fine last night, so we'll see. Different race today, though, isn't it? So
that's it.
There we go.
Well, wish you all the best as usual, mate. Hope it goes well for you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right.
I'm just going to finish this, mate. Okay, I'll be 1 sec. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to finish now because it is the driver's briefing, and I'm going to say goodbye and thank you very much for watching. Thank you.